Alright guys and gals, let's build the Heartlake City Water Park by LEGO Friends. It's the set number 42630, contains 814 bricks, retails for $79.99, and the set was provided by the LEGO Group for early review. So thank you LEGO for sending this to me, and yes, that many pieces, there's probably going to be 2 installments. And that's what we're going to be building. Isn't that cool looking? Alrighty. And we got your stickers, and that's a lot for this. Miscellaneous bag here with some slides, and we have 6 bags of bricks. So my goal is at least do 3 and then 3 in another bag or another thing. So not too bad. Let's see how the build is broken down, but I think it just jumps right on in. And oh yes, Aliya with a bunch of girls. So what were the minifigures in here? That's if I can grab the box. So it has Aliya, Leo, Alba, and Sara. So looks like old Leo's going to have a lot of fun in here. Yeah. Alright, let's get these out of the way because we will not need those for right now. Okay, why? We're going to start building with bag 1. And I'm still doing the biggest set down to the smallest with a little small sets sprinkled in between. We'll set that off to the side. And these bags, that when you tear them, they're so sloppy, so just be very careful. I found a little tray that I can put the parts in. I just got to clean it. So I'll probably do that shortly. Just a little tray you'd use to put like your files in, like papers and stuff. So it should be fine for this. So we don't have heads rolling around all over the place and just parts flying out. That's why I don't like these bags. You just have to hold them up to the light. And we need 1 of these. So if you're missing the unboxings on the main channel, this is where they're at. Okay. Okay, so let's build Leo. I was doing fine. Now my nose is starting to run again. Isn't that weird? So maybe I'm allergic to Friends dolls. We don't know. I think he's the only one we're building right now. So there's only 4 mini dolls. Oh yes, Leo. Oh boy. Girls are going to tear him apart in the pool. They'll be fighting over and go, who's going to be his girlfriend? I don't know if he's got 2 heads or 1. In fact, they should have gave this kid broccoli here. Would have looked better than the 2010's Flippy Shag do. Alright, and he's got a banana. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it is. I just got to find it first. Haven't seen the banana piece in a long time in some of these sets, so. Now, don't hit your head with the banana. Yeah, the girls are really going to go bananas over you. There you go. That's what he looks like. All right. And we got ourselves a map. I never understood the map, though. Maybe it has something to do with the bar at the bottom. We don't know. So it looks like we're building some pool floats now. So we're going to be doing some accessories. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it's bound to happen. I've never seen these noodle pieces or macaroni pieces in this color before. Where were those when I was doing my Easter basket? Would have been nice. Yeah, my nose was doing very well, but also I noticed I was outside cutting up some old Lego boxes too. I've been getting way too many cartons here, so I've been trying to get rid of them as much as I can. Oh, I thought this was a pool float, but what are we doing here? Alright. Yeah, I got some sets that are like real quick. I could just sit down and build them. Oh! I've never seen these fences in this color before. They're in coral. I mean, yeah. Okay, I thought Lego was going to discontinue those a long time ago. They never have. So before we can get to the fun stuff, we got to do all the little accessories first. That's one thing I hated about the Minecraft sets. You were just doing all accessories, and at the very end you were just doing the build. By then I was just too tired, didn't care. Alright. And then fill all these in with friction pins here. And yes, sometimes I have to cover up the camera, guys and gals. There's, you know, some people work from right here. I don't feel like throwing out any muscles today. Maybe one day I'll be able to work on the other side of the table, but I got to see it the same way as the building guy does, or it would be absolutely of no use. Like, I got a plan to get a haircut. Haven't done that yet. That's like a chore in itself, but yeah. Okay, well, I found the jumper plate that goes in the middle. Alright. And then Leo just sits on here with this banana. I'm not sure why they put the jumper plate in there for. It's kind of odd. Pretty cool. Now we get to do the fun stuff. Sorry, Leo, but we want to do the fun part so the girls can torment you there. Push you down the water slide. Maybe he's afraid of heights. We don't know. Well, it looks like we got a little bit of small, medium, and large parts, so it's not too scary. Remember when I was doing that castle bed and breakfast? That was a little parts nightmare there. Alright, so no, 2x3s I can always use. And right now it's like in the 80s right now. So in about a month. Usually in this time in May we're already hitting over 100, but we haven't yet. Maybe one day we did, but it was short-lived, which is good. It's fine by me. I'm just hoping when my nephew graduates we're not all sitting in the sun baking. We've got some dark azure. Those are good for all sorts of stuff. Alright, and round bricks. So I think I'm going to break this booger down into 2 installments would be better. I could do it all in one sitting, 2 or 3. And there goes the phone, dingy again. It's been like that all day. It's Memorial Day weekend and I still got people contacting me for jobs on a Sunday. And today is the 26th of May 2024. Go figure. I've had one guy that was on his vacation reminding me to have a project done for him in a week. And I thought, really? What did I do? I ignored him because it's my vacation too. A lot of these guys, they do know I work from home. They just assume, oh, he's got all this time. No, I don't. But I'm just like, I'm off the clock. I want to do fun stuff. I don't want to be bothered. Okay. So far, it doesn't look like a water park or anything I've seen before. It looks just like, I don't know what it looks like, to be honest. Trying to keep the nose from dribbling all over the place. And there's actually a slide that goes in here or something. All right. I think we're going to have a lot of fun putting this thing together, just to kind of tinker with it and see what we're doing here. All right. Well, that's just not going in. There we go. Well, here's some slider pieces, so that obviously is going to go in there, and those are just dark stone gray. Yeah, doesn't look like a water park. Oh wow, 2x4 bricks. Rare. In fact, I'm looking for more colors like that. I'm looking for pastels to build a project, but without spending a fortune on it. Ooh. Well, I have a feeling we're going to be doing some Technic in here, huh? I think there is some functionality with it, so I think we are going to have to do that. Sorry guys if you don't like Technic, but you're going to have to do it. Better get it out of your system. Oh, I got that in. Well, I got it in backwards. What does it do? Fall out. Alright. And then this, it says slide it in like this. Okay. And it says push this all the way in and slide these in here. So this must all be connected together. And it tells you to do one at a time. So I bet this, well, maybe we're not supposed to be playing with that yet. Maybe that's the pull pump that makes the thing clean. And now we are going to, I thought that was printed. I got to make a couple of these are mirrored, so let's just do that real quick. Yeah, these sets are pretty fun, but when you're doing set after set after set, it gets to you. Like if I was just doing one, like maybe one set a week, it wouldn't be too bad, but I have deadlines. I got to get these done, and so I try to clear my mind. And I filmed a tutorial earlier, so I got that done, and for the most part, not too bad. So the red things go here. So it must be a stop. There we go. Oh, and you got the bluish green hand from the void telling you to do this. So you can annoy the kids, huh? Okay. And now let's get going here. And this goes right here. Okay. Now we're looking for nothing but medium to small pieces now. This is going to be kind of cool to see this work. And I gotta make 2 of these. At least it's got the swimming pool colors. It's not a kind of bland or anything. Yeah, I think my allergies started kicking up right when I came in the house. I think it's probably because I was outside cutting up some old dusty Lego boxes, getting them done. When I get done, I don't save boxes by any means. I just start cutting them down, breaking the boxes down and such, and just to get them out of the way. That's what it looks like in the back. Coral fences. Oh boy, those are really cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything. Yeah, it looks like something more you see like in a spaceship or something. Doesn't look like anything like a water park I've seen. I did clean a little bit more off my camera. I was editing some... Oh, I can't talk about this Lego set. It probably hasn't been released yet, but I was editing another set, trying to get it done, and at least I'm getting some stuff finished. I got to get more done, but it's all going to boil down to is how fast can I get this stuff done, you know, without doing this. But it doesn't matter, you know, and I don't get that. If I were to do speed builds, I still got to sit here and build at normal pace anyway, so why not? All right, where was I at? I had somebody want me to help them with something. Yeah, welcome to my world. Okay, we stopped there. I think I was ready to turn the page. And yeah. And it looks like this goes here. I'm hoping it's a modular build would even be better than you and a bunch of buddies can put the set together. I doubt it's going to be. A lot of these are solo builds anyways. Whoops. Oh, but it comes with a brick separator. All right. Well, guess what? This set's still a 10 anyways. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Everything starts out at a 10, folks. It's up to Lego to keep it at a 10. All right. I gotta make me a do not disturb sign to put on the door where you hang it on the doorknob. I'm gonna take some wood, get out the old bandsaw, and just cut me out a really good one. And that means that I don't want to be pestered or bothered. And then when they can do this, just text me on the phone. But this is before all this stuff happened, and it looks like this goes here, like right here. Okay, so that must bounce up. Maybe that's the you do your jumping jacks. We don't know. Okay. Well, that's a waste of silver metallic radiator grills is in there. I wonder what the coral fencing is for. I think that's getting all buried. You know, I see something that's really cool, like those are vintage, these are like vintage fences. These have been around probably longer than I've been on this earth, you know, that style. And seeing them in wacky colors is kind of cool because when I was a kid I had a bunch of red, black, and white ones, maybe a few yellows. Maybe one or two blue if I was lucky. I can't remember if I had blue. But now it's kind of, you know, how it is. Okay, we got a bunch of one-to-ones here and it tells you how this works. So let's see here. Let me match this up and make sure that I'm doing it right. Okay. And it tells you to just do this because the arrow here tells you to. Okay. So it looks like it's working pretty good. I mean, we're getting somewhere, you know. I mean, all right. Oh, I have a feeling there's going to be a mirror of this too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mirror right now, real quick, and all right. And then this goes right here. Huh. Okay. And I'm assuming this one goes here. Sometimes you can't tell on the instructions. That's probably why some watch these videos here. That's where that one goes. So you just make a mirror of those, you'll be fine. And then we just crown all the top of these off with this. So I would say that this is probably the mechanical pool base or something. I don't know. I may just title this as mechanical base. Why? Because it's basically what it is. It's mechanical. What does this do? I don't know what that does yet. We have no clue what it does. Do I really care? Actually, I do, because I really want to find out what that does. Even Leo is just like, I really want to know, Jay. Yeah, me too. The world may never know, Leo. That's how it is. Alright, this is slightly different here. So if you think you're doing it wrong, that's correct. Yeah, that is. And we have one extra round tile, but that's what we have remaining there. I don't think we're missing anything at this point. Let's make sure. Just going to breeze through it. Sometimes Lego's generous. They give us extra pieces, but for the most part, yeah, it's only just those two tiles in there. So I think that's it. I think we're done with that. And that's what we have remaining for bag one. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag two. And here we go. And no mini dolls. Uh-oh, I see transparent parts. I hope this is not going to be a bad sign later, because this may look fun, but I will fill it. Ooh, I like these. Too bad it's got a slight scuff on it, but I like those. This make good for like frozen water or something. Let's check these out. Well, that's not too bad. Those were good for like really like waterfalls. And they're kind of like a brown color when you put them up here, but it's got that blue tint to it. See? Those are cool. It must be used for the waterfall. So far I'm starting to see some little scuffs, but so now it's starting to become to a weak tin. Maybe like a 9.9, we don't know. I'm still kind of debating on that. We haven't even touched any stickers yet, so that's got me worried, because usually they'll make you put all the stickers on at once. Alright. Looks like we're building something with that plate there. I mean, it's got some really good colors with this set. You got medium azure, dark azure, blue. This color could probably go, but you know, I mean, of course, if you bought this set for yourself, you can always change those out. Put whatever you want in there. You know what I mean? You can change it to any color you want. It's your set. You could do it. You could do as you please with it. All right. And flip it over. This may go in here for all we know. We don't know yet. I want to start seeing something get big here. It doesn't look as big as some of the other sets I put together, but it looks pretty cool nonetheless. I like those inverted tiles. I wish they'd just make those in different sizes. Okay. And a couple of these little hinge things here. And inverted. I've seen a lot of these lately. They're really a handy part to have. It rounds it off at the bottom. It looks really good. That kind of thing. Yeah, I noticed now, since I think I've already released 3 videos so far on my or on this channel. And yeah, a lot of people like this style of let's build it. We build it, we enjoy it. Okay, and this gets snapped right into here. So really there's no way I can show you. Just put that right in there. Okay. So I bet, well, that does nothing. Thought it would be magical. No. Well, they're using this for the sides, but Lego, I thought we'd be using some more color than this. Like I see some gray in here. Nasty. Maybe you are building a spaceship. Maybe it's the space swimming thing. I can always use those. And Jay, you really plan parts for other things. You plan the things out, what you're going to use the parts for. Yep. Because I'm going to use those parts for something else when I'm done. I got to get back in and start parting out more of these sets. Okay, and then they have these on the slide right here. Wouldn't we put these on here before? And they go all the way up here. Okay, we can press those down. It's not too bad. Well, that looks kind of sloppy there. Let me pull this up and kind of... That just doesn't look good. Yeah. You may want to pull this up. This is one of those things like, why did Lego do this type of thing? See, it's not quite even. Why did they have us do it like that? I don't know. It's just kind of odd. So I'm thinking this is probably the pool base here. I don't know. Alright, then we got more of the slide build. But yeah, these are like what you'd make. I was looking for this. Do you remember that above ground pool? I was looking for this to make the sides. I didn't have enough of it. I need them in 2x4 form because it looks more like a pool liner. Well, these are 2x6s, so you can make that pool a little bigger. But I remember when I made that pool, a lot of people thought that was kind of cool. They found out how many studs you had to have in it. Matter of fact, I just thought up another tutorial that I may want to write down. And Okay, and then we need those inverted plates of bow. Yeah, usually when you start out another bag, it takes you a while just to kind of get it down to a manageable level. Has any of you guys and gals out here watched The Walking Dead? I was kind of watching some of the spin-offs of it, and I thought, you think that this would have ended a long time ago. I mean, how many more of the times can you watch a zombie go after somebody, or people going after other people? It's like, you need to, like they had Fear the Walking Dead, which was kind of on a different storyline, especially when the nuclear bomb went off. But I was like, we need to get other types of storylines. I'm tired of seeing it where a group of people pick on another people, and then it's just kind of not fun. Kind of getting burned out of it, to be honest. I don't even watch it anymore unless I binge watch something, which I haven't done. Alright. Okay, so this goes up here. I think it goes right there. Okay, it does. A little bit of a gap there. And now, see, why do they have us put these on here beforehand? I don't get it. You know, that's Lego's course of thinking. You know, when I would do a tutorial, I didn't like the order I did the tutorial, so when I did the written building guide, I would always improve it. It's the same parts, just different orders. I have a feeling that this is where you press this in. Oh yeah, see? So that's not too bad. And that's exactly what that does right there. The hand from the void comes and shows you too. I think the reason why they show you to do that is to make sure it works in two. Who's not going to resist that? And we have a ladder. Alright, let's set that down to be a little easier. I'm supposed to work on a building guide this weekend, and I don't think I'm even going to get to it. I'm hoping at least get a parts list drafted out. It's a vehicle build, and it's pretty complicated, so I got to get it going quickly. So this goes over here. Must be the ladder. I'm going to stuck a few more of those in there to make it look more realistic. That's kind of far apart. So you can put Leo down there, huh? Let's try that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Put him back down there again. Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling that's a nice little function there for that. Gives it a little bit of functionality. I gotta find out when does everybody want dinner, so I may have to stop here and split this. You won't notice the split, but I need to split it because if I have to fix dinner, then so be it. Even though I'm getting a little hungry right now, it's like 5-something in the afternoon, or the evening actually, and everybody here likes dinner. I used to like to have dinner at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. More older folks, they like it. Is there a mirror to this or no? Yeah, there is a mirror. Okay, one closest to me is the one that I'm working from the manual. You don't have to do that. Watching on the news how some people's flights were getting delayed and stuff while they're going on vacation, and how they wish they'd stayed at home. And I'm like, oh no, you don't want to stay at home. I'm staying at home and I'm going to be working on Memorial Day. And I'd rather be in an airport than working at the office. Alright. And these go right here. And there's more to this thing than we know, huh? That. And there's actually a gap there. Yeah. Build another one of these. Maybe there's going to be something covering this up. We don't know yet. So we got red light, green light, huh? Everybody remembers that game, red light, green light? If you were caught moving while it was red light, they send you back to the start line again. So that's why this one was a little lower here. So that's why they kept that low. Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing I can recognize is the water slide. Everything else is kind of just obscured. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. And I don't even have one of these in blue. So that's a nice little treat there to have. And that goes right on the top. So yeah, I think 2 installments is fine. I don't think we're going to need to go too crazy on the build. Just do a little bit, get it done, move on to the next guy. I got a bunch of sets. After this one, I only think I have 6 left to do. You could probably take this mechanism here and put it inside your own build. Okay, it goes right there. Yeah, but I have still to this day yet to be at a water park. Never been into one. I've never been to one. Everybody would tell me the horror stories of one. I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. Just they look fun. And hold on. Okay, these are not supposed to go in here. My bad. They're supposed to be the gray ones. So the white ones look better, but I was like, why isn't that even? You know, for this being very colorful, I'm sure pulling out a lot of gray. Now, something like this, you got to have all the fun colors. Okay, now these go up here. Okay, that goes there. And now we're going up higher. So bag 1, or we're bag 2, my bad. Bag 2 just does the mechanical water slide. And I have a feeling, okay, got to build a mirror of these, so let's do that real quick. Be kind of cool to use these for like a motorhome or something. And does that even just slide in there? Oh, they do slide in. Just stick them in there, I guess. And then I've been looking for a bunch of these in blue, and this set's got a bunch here for us. And then I am, well, Okay, there it is. I was going to say, what happened to that? Did it run away? Alright, and this goes right here. It says it sits here, but... Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Pull that all the way out. But mine doesn't move, though. Yeah. All right, well, there's something wrong with this then. It shows he's closed. Maybe I put the wrong one in. Well, that's how it's supposed to be. Because if I put that in there, how's that even going to close? Oh. I see. I wasn't paying attention to the arrows. The arrows, okay, let me show you. Because I know you're probably going to do the same thing I did too. That would be tempting, and you can't get it out, so hey, at least they give you a brick separator. So the instructions are a little bit vague here. This goes here. This sits on this tile like that, and this rests inside of here. Okay, now I feel kind of silly, but there we go. And just press that down in there like this. Now it opens up. That's how that's supposed to work. So, yeah, how do we know? Okay, and this goes here, like that. Goes in there. Okay, just keep it closed, I guess, but this doesn't go in anymore. Maybe I need to push it in all the way, but that's as far as that goes in. There we go. You're going to have to force that in. I bet that's some kind of a stop or something. I don't know what that does, though. We'll find out here in a second. It needs a bushing, though. So I think that's just meant to keep it from going any further. We don't know yet. We haven't gotten that far. I mean, we're covering it up, so obviously we don't need to have access. And it's the same thing over here. So this just sits in here like this. So I think this is just meant to fit behind here. There's nothing on it. So maybe it's some kind of a stop. I don't know what that does. We don't know. It's kind of odd. I don't think it needs it, but maybe there's more to it than we know. We don't know yet. And it still tells you to test it with the hand, so it can eat you. The hand tells you how to do it. Leo, you're going to have to go down there. You're going to have fun. Girls are going to push you down there and tell you, are you scared? That's what they're going to do. I have a feeling they're going to do that. Let's keep this closed. No, I don't want to go down there. I'm sorry, Leo. The girls are going to force you down there. No matter what you say, you're just going to have to do it. No, and I'll be like, yes. That's how life is. You just got to do it. Wow, that just did not want to go in there. What am I doing? Wait, hold on. Well, I'm getting sloppy here. I think because I'm getting hungry. I didn't know this bag was going to be a long one, but apparently it is. And then after that, some angle stuff here. Yeah, these are kind of wiggly back here right now. Maybe we'll strengthen it up with some slopes or something. I don't know what we're doing here. Wait, hold on. Okay. Wait. Okay, these are not supposed to go there. These are supposed to go here. And then after that, these go on the top. And yes, guys and gals, I'm good at making mocks. But I'm trying to decipher what the book is telling me half the time. And you know what, I forgot to do turn on this light. There we go. And now a couple of these. And then I gotta go fire up the barbecue. Okay. But don't worry, I'm going to keep all this in one installment here. Wait, don't put that in there yet. I saw that. I almost messed up again. These go in here. That's a lot of magenta for this, too. What are we building, the end portal that eats you? I don't know. And we finally got to our first sticker. And that's sticker number 2. Which is that. Some goofy shelving system that's on a sticker. And 2x6 flat tiles are, for me, are hard to come by, so whoa, I'm going to rip that off. This goes right here. Hey, at least we're starting to use some of the stickers now. I was getting worried. And that's it. We only used one sticker so far for bag 2. And yeah, and that's what we have remaining. Now I'm going to test it out real quick with Leo. So basically what you do is make sure that this thing is here. Put Leo in here. Okay, so it looks pretty dark in there. Here's the waterfall. And then what I'm going to do is just push this here. He falls right out, see? So, I mean, it works. It works. Works really good. So, pretty cool. And he runs right into the brick separator because we don't find off the table. So there you go. That's pretty much about it. Now, we're going to finish this installment up with bag 3. And, yeah, it's been about an hour and a half later. I'm back again. Everybody was getting hungry. I was like, well, let's eat real quick. Well, we could have held off. I said, I'm just filming a review. I'm not going to hold everything off. I said, it's Lego. It can wait. The hunger pains can. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I could use those. I missed out on getting the blue ones. So I got the pink. And now I have the green. I'm going to see if I can get more of those eventually. And my goal is to get maybe 8 of the pipes in different colors. They work good for all sorts of stuff. And that is it. Oh, we're going to put together Sara. Oh, wow. Leo, you're going to have a girlfriend here soon. Looks like almost like she's like Peter Pan. Look at all the little parts, though. Well, I'm glad I had a dinner. We're going to be here for a while. Okay. I'm looking for a torso. Oh, here's a head. Yeah, we found Sara. We found your head. I just got to find your hair and all that stuff. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's warm gold. Okay, cool. Come on, Sara, get your head on straight. Alright. And then the wig is probably the same color as all the other bricks. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let me turn this down just a hair. And oh, what a waste. We got to put a sticker on that. And that's sticker number 3. Alright. Which is this one right here. Yeah, I hate when somebody just talks, and doesn't ever let you get a word in edgewise. It's like, I'm waiting to talk still. I think these are some sort of ticket or something. I don't know what these are. Or a candy bar, or granola bars. There we go, that's the term. And that's printed too. That's kind of cool. And she's got a little yoga mat. Put her there. Well, looks like we got stud launchers in this one, so parents be prepared. That's exactly what I said. You heard me right. Stud launchers. I think that's supposed to be a hollow stud. And one of these little lamp covers here. So basically you take a bunch of these and you shoot things with them. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I hate these things with a passion. So I'm not even going to bother with firing it off. It says you got to make 2 of these. Oh, well, let's get the boring weapons out of the way. I mean, I think everybody's going to be playing with the water slide. No one's going to be using the water guns. So that's what they are there. And then we're back to the main build. So how many of these tiles did we need here? So I can set them off to the side. 3, I think. We'll see what we have left. Alright, so now back to this. And now we're going to go up to the top here. Let me raise this up here a bit more. And yeah, I mean, the build's keeping my interest. It's those water guns. A stud launcher. Those things are evil. Those are warm gold. Even got a golden horn. Maybe it came from a unicorn. We don't know. Yeah, this bag here's got a lot of medium to small parts, as you can tell. So we won't be moving too fast in this one here. Maybe it's a good thing I had dinner, because I definitely would be starving after that. Okay, looks like it's red light, green light time. That goes there. And make sure your big end is facing outwards and the right way. These are always cool. Like I said, I missed out on the blue ones, but I got the pink ones. But I did get the pink water, or the pink and the blue water slides. That's all I cared about. I know one of my viewers was like, "Oh, I'd buy those, but they already discontinued the blue, and I don't want the pink." I'm like, "Well, these are always buried. You're not going to see them too much, you know." And I really don't care, because you can always go on Bricklink and get them for some ridiculous amount of money. And we got 3 hollow studs. Let me set this thing down here. It's going to get kind of old holding it all the time. There it is. And let's see. And a brick with holder. Yeah, it's small parts. All small pieces. This wasn't too bad, but bags 1 and 2 weren't really bad at all, but this one's just got a lot of small stuff. What are these for? To stab the kids inside the pool? It's kind of... doesn't look like it belongs with this set. Okay, and this goes here. Okay, maybe it's some kind of a rail or something. Or to make it look more like a cave than anything else. Is that level? Okay. Just got to find one more of these. Yeah, I mean, we got some gray, now we got a lot of this brick yellow tan in here, and it just doesn't seem like this color would fit this very well. If I were doing my own water park, it would be just really bright, vibrant, cheerful colors. I mean, I don't know, this is kind of bland now. Alright. We got a sticker coming up. And I have plenty of 2x4 white tiles, but I'll still yank that off. Sticker number 5. Tells you how to go down the slide, I guess. Like it really matters. Okay. So, I mean, these are keeping it real in here. It feels like that's not going down all the way. So they don't want you to stick in your hands, you gotta do that. Guess you don't want to get your head knocked around in there. Alright. Yeah, so far we've been getting kind of a lot of these stickers off of this. I mean, the big stuff anyways. Can't say for the parts, but... And... Alright, holder. Well, I'm glad we didn't do a mirror. This one's slightly different. There we go. See, it's getting a little easier when you're trying to find something like that. And, oh, there it is. Is somebody using the word like so and totally in the same sentence? Wow. Hear a conversation going on. Oh, like so, totally. I'm thinking, wow. And that's a dude. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we got Valley Girls and Valley Boys out here. Okay, so this is like a little fence. That's not too bad. Kind of clever, huh? Pretty cool. I think this is going to be a fun little set once we're done. We got a profile brick, but I need a palisade brick. Yeah, I'm a little I'm quiet. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. I'm going to try to do is get this review done tonight and start doing another one. I'm going to try to breeze through this one as quickly as I can. And yeah, this is one of those ones that I'll probably just stage the doll figures and then just do a 360 spin and a close-up toward and the review last. Well, we'll film the review first while it's still fresh in my mind. And what did we say the score was? About 9.9, somewhere around that. So it's still pretty good. Set's got functionality. Yeah. I guess this is supposed to look like some kind of, what would you call it? Like some kind of ancient ruins or something like that. That's dark pink. Okay, and this goes over here. Is that I got to clean off more of the memory card. So if I get done with this, I got to proof another video, clean it off, then we'll come back and do the second session. So I'm trying to do that lickety split. I may need to. There we go. Kind of depriving you there. Okay, now we take the arches and they go right in these areas, right back behind there. I think I have a few of these in gold. 2x2 round profile bricks. Okay. And Leo is going to have a lot of fun going down the pool, huh? Girls are just going to force him down that slide. Well, this looks fun. Too bad this doesn't exist in real life, or it might. And we got to build 2 of these. Like, so totally cool, like so totally. What is it, the 1980s again? Did I miss something? Did I just get in my DeLorean and go back into time? Okay, these go up here. Like that. Alright. Lock all that together with a, what's it, a 1x12. And then they used a track piece in the front to build it up just slightly. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then some slopes. I got a slope up the top, make it better for you, huh? Okay. And then some palisades. Yeah, I mean, does it feel like it's flimsy? No, this thing feels pretty solid for what it is. There goes the phones. Probably the most you guys ever hear those things ding off. I may have to start putting things on mute pretty soon on these type of videos. I put them on mute definitely during tutorials. I think what I may do is I may play some scenic sounds in some of these. I got a scenic sounds track. I just need to, just for added noise. Okay. Now, got a sticker, and we got to put it on this thing. Like, what a waste. So stick this on here first, inside the tubes, and then we'll know which way that's supposed to face. And that's sticker number 6, which is this. Okay, which way is that supposed to go on? Alright. I'm going to try to keep the eyes of the medallion a little straight. Well, I got as best I can. I think that's supposed to go there. Or maybe it's supposed to be the bottom ones. That would make more sense. Oh wow, these are nougat? I get a couple of those. I need those for like roof slopes for a house or something. That's how I obtain roof slopes is stuff like that. This is supposed to be like this. I'm taking this as a roof. So we gotta do the next one like that. And we got a hole up there, huh? And that's it. And this is the stickers we've had remaining so far. We still got a long ways to go. And the next minifigure we put, or mini doll, will be Alba, which is like a mini doll kid. A kid mini doll. Summation of thoughts. The build's pretty good. I'd say it's at a 9.9 right now. I think the thing that's going to drag this model down is going to be probably slight scuffing of the parts, but the main thing will be stickers and these dreaded stud launcher things. So I need to keep a few of these out, which is 4 of them. And as those go to the stud launcher, which we will never use, I will just briefly talk about them. And that's what we have remaining for bag 3. Now, honestly, the color scheme on this just seems kind of bland, but we haven't gotten to the other stuff yet. The only thing we actually managed to get done is the water slide, which actually works. So yeah, I mean, it's nice and smooth. So you can put Leo in here. Falls right out. Now, can we put Sara in there? Can she sit here? She can't go down this slide here because it's not ready for her. What if we just set her in there? Well, she does. Oh, she took a face plant? Wow. Try that again. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we can't have that. But for the most part, though, I think everybody's going to be playing around with the mechanical slide than anything else. So I'm going to set for this for the thumbnail. But tell me what you think so far. To me, it's pretty fun.